If you are over the age of 60, there is something extremely important you should know about your kidneys. Most people believe kidney problems appear suddenly, but the truth is very different. In reality, kidney damage often develops slowly over many years, and the early warning signs are so subtle that many people never notice them until the condition has already progressed. Your kidneys are two small organs located near the middle of your back, just below your ribcage. Even though they are relatively small, they perform one of the most complex and essential jobs in the entire body. Every single minute of every single day, your kidneys filter your blood. They remove waste, toxins, and excess fluids, helping maintain a delicate balance that keeps the rest of your body functioning properly. But here is the concerning part. After the age of 60, kidney function naturally begins to decline for many people. This doesn't necessarily mean someone will develop kidney disease, but it does mean the kidneys may become more sensitive to certain habits, foods, and lifestyle factors. And unfortunately, many of the most common daily habits people have can slowly put extra stress on these vital organs without them even realizing it. In today's video, we're going to talk about several important things. First, we will explain how the kidneys actually work and why they are so important for overall health. Then, we will discuss some early signs that your kidneys may be under stress, signs that many people overlook or ignore. And finally, we will talk about certain foods and habits that may help support kidney health, especially for adults over 60. Understanding these simple things can make a big difference when it comes to protecting your long-term health. Now let's start by understanding how the kidneys work. Your kidneys are part of the urinary system, but their role goes far beyond simply producing urine. In fact, they act as a highly advanced filtration system that constantly cleans your blood. Inside each kidney are approximately 1 million tiny filtering units called nephrons. Each nephron contains a network of tiny blood vessels that filter out waste products and excess fluids from the bloodstream. When blood passes through these filters, waste materials are separated from substances the body still needs. The waste is eventually turned into urine and eliminated from the body, while important substances, such as proteins and certain minerals, are returned to the bloodstream. This process happens continuously, 24 hours a day. In fact, your kidneys filter around 50 gallons of blood every single day. That means they are constantly working to keep the internal environment of your body stable and balanced. But filtration is only one of the many roles the kidneys play. They also help regulate important minerals in the body, including sodium, potassium, and calcium. These minerals are critical for muscle contractions, nerve signals, heart rhythm, and fluid balance. When these levels become unbalanced, it can affect many systems in the body. Another important job the kidneys perform is regulating blood pressure. They release hormones that influence how blood vessels expand and contract, which helps control blood pressure levels. This is one reason why kidney health and blood pressure are so closely connected. High blood pressure can damage the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys, making it harder for them to filter blood effectively. At the same time, when the kidneys are not functioning properly, they can contribute to rising blood pressure levels. So the relationship works both ways. The kidneys also help the body produce red blood cells. They release a hormone called erythropoietin, which signals the bone marrow to produce red blood cells. These cells carry oxygen throughout the body, delivering energy to tissues and organs. Without enough red blood cells, a person may feel tired, weak, or short of breath. As you can see, the kidneys play a central role in maintaining overall health. But as people age, certain natural changes can begin to affect kidney function. After the age of 60, the number of active filtering units in the kidneys may slowly decrease. This does not necessarily cause immediate problems, but it can reduce the kidney's ability to handle additional stress. Blood flow to the kidneys may also change slightly with age. When blood flow decreases, the filtration process may become less efficient. That means the kidneys may need to work harder to perform the same job they once did more easily. This is why maintaining healthy habits becomes even more important later in life. Certain lifestyle factors can place additional stress on the kidneys over time. For example, diets that contain large amounts of sodium can increase blood pressure, which may gradually damage the delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys. Chronic dehydration can also affect kidney function. When the body does not receive enough fluids, the kidneys must concentrate the urine more intensely, which can increase their workload. Over time, this can make it harder for them to remove waste products efficiently. Another common factor is long-term use of certain medications. Some medications can place additional strain on the kidneys if they are used frequently or without proper medical supervision. This is why it is always important to follow medical advice when taking medications regularly. One of the biggest challenges with kidney problems is that the early symptoms are often very subtle. In many cases, people may feel completely normal even while kidney function is slowly changing. However, there are some early warning signs that may appear. One of the most common is persistent fatigue. When the kidneys are not filtering waste as efficiently, toxins can gradually build up in the body. This can make a person feel unusually tired or low on energy. Another possible sign is swelling in the feet, ankles, or hands. This swelling happens when the body has difficulty removing excess fluid. The kidneys normally help regulate fluid balance, but when they are under stress, fluid can begin to accumulate in certain areas. Some people may also notice changes in their urine. For example, urine that appears unusually foamy may sometimes indicate the presence of protein. Normally, the kidneys prevent protein from leaking into the urine. But when the filtering system becomes less effective, small amounts of protein may pass through. Occasional foam is not always a reason for concern, but persistent changes should be discussed with a healthcare professional. Another change some people notice is needing to urinate more frequently during the night. While occasional nighttime urination can be normal, frequent interruptions during sleep may sometimes indicate changes in kidney function. It's important to remember that these symptoms can have many possible causes, and experiencing them does not automatically mean there is a serious problem. However, they can be helpful signals that the body may need attention. Regular medical checkups and routine blood tests can help monitor kidney health and detect potential problems early. The earlier an issue is identified, the more options there may be to manage it effectively. In the next part of this video, we are going to talk about something that many people overlook. We will discuss several common daily habits that may slowly damage the kidneys over time, often without people realizing it. Some of these habits are extremely common and may be part of many people's everyday routines. Understanding them may help you make small adjustments that could support your long-term kidney health. So if you are interested in learning how to better protect your kidneys after 60, stay with us as we continue, because the choices you make every day may play a bigger role in your health than you might think. Now that we understand how important the kidneys are and how they function, let's talk about something that often surprises people. Many of the things that slowly stress the kidneys are part of everyday routines. They are habits so common that most people never think twice about them. But over time, these habits can quietly place extra pressure on the kidneys, especially after the age of 60. The first habit we should talk about is something that appears in many diets around the world: consuming too much sodium. Sodium is a mineral that helps regulate fluid balance in the body, but the modern diet often contains far more sodium than the body actually needs. Highly processed foods are one of the biggest sources of excess sodium. Examples include packaged snacks, instant soups, processed meats, frozen dinners, and fast food. These foods are convenient and often taste good, because they contain added salt, preservatives, and flavor enhancers. But consuming large amounts of sodium regularly can increase blood pressure. And as we mentioned earlier, high blood pressure can gradually damage the delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys. When these tiny blood vessels become damaged, the kidneys cannot filter blood as effectively as they should. Over time, this can lead to reduced kidney function. The second habit that may place stress on the kidneys is not drinking enough water. Hydration plays an important role in helping the kidneys remove waste products from the body. When you drink enough fluids, the kidneys can filter blood more efficiently and eliminate toxins through urine. However, when the body becomes dehydrated, the kidneys must work harder to concentrate the urine. This increases their workload and may make it more difficult for them to remove waste effectively. Many older adults drink less water than they should, sometimes because they are trying to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom. But staying properly hydrated is an important part of supporting kidney function. Another common habit that can affect kidney health is excessive consumption of sugary drinks, sodas, sweetened juices, and certain energy drinks. Often contain large amounts of sugar. Consuming these beverages regularly can contribute to weight gain and increase the risk of developing conditions such as type 2 diabetes. Diabetes is one of the leading causes of kidney problems worldwide. When blood sugar levels remain high for long periods of time, they can damage the tiny blood vessels in the kidneys. This damage reduces the kidney's ability to filter waste products properly. Another habit that may affect kidney health is relying too heavily on highly processed foods. Processed foods are often high in sodium, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives. While enjoying them occasionally may not be a problem, eating them frequently can affect overall health and place additional stress on several organs, including the kidneys. Cooking more meals at home using fresh ingredients can help reduce the intake of these additives. Fresh vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, and legumes can provide important nutrients that support overall health. Another factor that sometimes affects kidney health is the frequent use of certain over-the-counter medications. Some pain relievers, when used frequently or in high doses, may place additional strain on the kidneys. These medications can sometimes affect blood flow within the kidneys, especially when used regularly for long periods of time. This does not mean that these medications should never be used, but it is important to follow medical guidance and avoid taking them unnecessarily. If someone requires frequent pain relief, discussing alternatives with a healthcare professional can be helpful. Another lifestyle factor that can influence kidney health is physical inactivity. Regular physical activity helps support circulation, cardiovascular health, and blood pressure control. When people are inactive for long periods of time, blood pressure and metabolic health may gradually become more difficult to manage. This can indirectly affect kidney health over time. The good news is that physical activity does not need to be intense to be beneficial. Simple activities such as walking, gentle stretching, gardening, or light cycling can help support overall well-being. Even small amounts of movement throughout the day can make a difference. Sleep is another important factor that many people overlook. During sleep, the body performs a variety of maintenance processes that support organ function and overall recovery. Poor sleep quality has been associated with several health conditions, including changes in blood pressure and metabolism. These changes can indirectly influence kidney health. Establishing a consistent sleep routine may help improve sleep quality. This may include going to bed at the same time each night, limiting screen time before bed, and creating a calm sleeping environment. Another factor worth mentioning is chronic stress. When these changes may affect multiple organs in the body, including the kidneys, managing stress through relaxation techniques, hobbies, or spending time outdoors may help support overall health. Now, hearing about all these factors might sound overwhelming, but the goal is not perfection. the goal is awareness. Even small adjustments to daily habits can help reduce unnecessary stress on the kidneys. For example, choosing water more often instead of sugary beverages can be a simple step. Reducing highly processed foods and adding more fresh ingredients to meals can also make a difference. Staying physically active in ways that feel enjoyable can support both kidney health and cardiovascular health. And keeping regular medical appointments can help monitor blood pressure, blood sugar, and other important indicators. These small steps, when practiced consistently over time, may help support healthier aging. In the next section of this video, we are going to talk about something that many viewers find particularly interesting. We will discuss several foods that are commonly included in balanced diets and may help support overall health, including kidney health. These foods are widely available, easy to prepare, and can be included in many different types of meals. Sometimes the simplest ingredients in the kitchen can provide valuable nutritional support for the body. So stay with us as we continue exploring ways to support your health after 60. Because understanding the choices we make each day can help us take better care of the organs that work quietly for us every moment of our lives. Now that we've discussed some common habits that may place stress on the kidneys, let's turn our attention to something much more encouraging. The foods we eat every day can play a meaningful role in supporting overall health. While no single food can magically protect the body from illness, certain foods contain nutrients that help the body function more efficiently. For adults over 60, focusing on balanced nutrition becomes especially important. The body gradually changes with age, and providing the right nutrients can help support organs that have been working hard for decades. There are several foods often included in healthy diets that provide vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that support overall wellness. Let's start with one colorful and surprisingly powerful vegetable: red bell peppers. Red bell peppers are rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, and several beneficial antioxidants. Antioxidants are compounds that help protect cells from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when unstable molecules known as free radicals begin to damage cells in the body. Over time, this type of cellular stress can contribute to aging and various health problems. The antioxidants found in red bell peppers help neutralize these unstable molecules. In addition to antioxidants, red bell peppers contain fiber and important nutrients that support immune function. They also add flavor and color to meals, which can make healthy eating more enjoyable. Red bell peppers are incredibly versatile in the kitchen. They can be sliced raw and added to salads for a crunchy texture. They can be roasted in the oven to bring out their natural sweetness. They can also be sautéed with vegetables and lean proteins to create simple, nutritious meals. Another vegetable often recommended in balanced diets is cabbage. Cabbage may not always receive the same attention as other vegetables, but it contains many beneficial nutrients. It provides vitamin C, vitamin K, fiber, and several plant compounds that support digestive health. Fiber plays an important role in maintaining a healthy digestive system. It helps regulate bowel movements and supports beneficial bacteria in the gut. A healthy digestive system can influence many aspects of overall wellness. Cabbage is also very versatile when it comes to cooking. It can be shredded into salads, lightly sautéed with olive oil and garlic, or added to soups and stews. Because cabbage has a mild flavor, it pairs well with many different ingredients. Another vegetable that deserves attention is cauliflower. Cauliflower has become increasingly popular in recent years because of its flexibility in cooking. It contains fiber, vitamin C, and beneficial plant compounds known as glucosinolates. These compounds have been studied for their potential role in supporting the body's natural detoxification processes. Cauliflower can be steamed, roasted, mashed, or even used as a low-carbohydrate substitute for certain dishes. For example, some people use finely chopped cauliflower as a substitute for rice. Others roast cauliflower with herbs and spices to create a flavorful side dish. Its mild flavor allows it to absorb seasonings easily. Another ingredient that has been used in cooking for centuries is garlic. Garlic is known not only for its strong flavor, but also for the natural compounds it contains. These compounds include sulfur-containing molecules that have been studied for their potential effects on circulation and inflammation. Garlic can also enhance the flavor of meals without relying heavily on added salt. Reducing excessive sodium intake can be beneficial for overall cardiovascular health, which is closely connected to kidney health. Garlic can be added to soups, sautéed vegetables, roasted dishes, and sauces. Even a small amount can add depth of flavor to many recipes. Now let's talk about a fruit that has gained a strong reputation in the world of nutrition: blueberries. Blueberries are rich in antioxidants known as anthocyanins. These compounds give blueberries their deep blue color. Anthocyanins have been studied for their potential role in supporting brain health, heart health, and cellular protection. Blueberries also contain fiber and vitamin C. They are naturally sweet, which makes them an excellent alternative to sugary snacks. Blueberries can be eaten fresh, added to yogurt, mixed into oatmeal, or blended into smoothies. They can also be frozen and stored for later use, making them convenient to keep on hand. Another food that can be beneficial in balanced diets is fish that contains healthy fats. Certain types of fish contain omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fats have been studied for their potential role in supporting heart health and reducing inflammation. Because cardiovascular health and kidney health are closely connected, maintaining heart health may indirectly support kidney function as well. Fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel are commonly known sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Including fish in meals once or twice a week can provide a variety of beneficial nutrients. For those who prefer plant-based options, foods such as walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds also contain omega-3 fats. These foods can be added to salads, yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies. Now, while individual foods can provide valuable nutrients, it is important to remember that overall dietary patterns matter more than any single ingredient. A balanced diet typically includes a variety of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. This variety helps ensure the body receives a wide range of nutrients. Preparing meals at home can be a helpful way to control ingredients and portion sizes. Cooking at home also allows people to experiment with fresh ingredients and simple recipes. Many healthy meals can be prepared with only a few basic ingredients. For example, a simple dinner might include grilled fish, roasted vegetables, and a side of whole grains. A nutritious breakfast might include oatmeal topped with berries and a small handful of nuts. Lunch could be a colorful salad with leafy greens, vegetables, lean protein, and a light dressing. These types of meals provide a balance of nutrients that support overall health. Making small changes gradually can often be more sustainable than trying to change everything at once. For example, someone might start by adding one extra serving of vegetables to their meals each day. Another simple step might be replacing sugary drinks with water or unsweetened beverages. Over time, these small adjustments can lead to meaningful improvements in dietary habits. In the next section of this video, we will talk about several daily habits that can help support kidney health beyond just diet. These habits involve hydration, physical activity, sleep, and routine health monitoring. While food plays an important role in health, daily lifestyle habits can influence how well the body functions over time. Understanding these habits can help people make practical choices that support their long-term well-being. So stay with us as we continue exploring simple steps that may help protect your health after 60. Because taking care of your body today may help you enjoy a more active and comfortable life in the years ahead. Now that we have talked about several foods that may support overall health, Let's move on to another important topic: daily habits. While diet certainly plays a major role in health, the habits we practice every day can have just as much influence on how our organs function over time. For adults over 60, small lifestyle choices can make a meaningful difference in how well the body continues to perform its essential tasks. One of the most important habits for supporting kidney health is proper hydration. Water plays a crucial role in helping the kidneys remove waste products from the body. When you drink enough water, the kidneys are able to filter blood more efficiently and produce urine that carries toxins out of the body. However, many people gradually begin drinking less water as they get older. Sometimes this happens because they want to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom. Other times, it simply becomes an overlooked habit. But staying hydrated helps support circulation, digestion, temperature regulation, and kidney function. That being said, hydration does not necessarily mean drinking excessive amounts of water. The goal is balance. For most people, drinking water consistently throughout the day is more helpful than drinking large amounts all at once. A simple way to remember this is to keep a glass or bottle of water nearby and take small sips regularly. Another helpful habit is maintaining regular physical activity. Exercise supports circulation, heart health, and metabolic balance. Because the kidneys rely on healthy blood flow to perform their filtering function, maintaining cardiovascular health indirectly supports kidney health as well. The good news is that exercise does not need to be intense to provide benefits. In fact, moderate activities are often the most sustainable and enjoyable for many older adults. Walking is one of the simplest and most accessible forms of exercise. A daily walk can help improve circulation, support joint mobility, and boost mood. Even walking for 20 to 30 minutes a day can contribute to better overall health. Other gentle activities such as stretching, yoga, light cycling, or swimming can also provide benefits. The key is consistency. Regular movement helps maintain strength, flexibility, and circulation over time. Another important habit that often goes unnoticed is sleep quality. Sleep is a time when the body performs many essential repair and maintenance processes. Hormones are regulated, tissues recover, and various systems in the body restore balance. When sleep is consistently disrupted, it can affect several aspects of health, including blood pressure and metabolic balance. These changes can indirectly influence kidney function. Establishing a regular sleep routine may help improve sleep quality. Going to bed and waking up at similar times each day can help regulate the body's internal clock. Reducing screen exposure before bedtime can also make it easier to fall asleep. Creating a quiet and comfortable sleep environment may also contribute to better rest. Another important factor that influences long-term health is stress management. Stress is a natural part of life, but chronic stress can affect the body in many ways. When stress persists for long periods of time, the body releases hormones that may influence blood pressure, inflammation, and metabolism. These changes can gradually affect multiple organs, including the kidneys. Finding ways to relax and unwind can support overall well-being. Activities such as reading, listening to music, spending time with loved ones, or enjoying nature can help reduce stress levels. Even simple breathing exercises or short moments of mindfulness can help the body relax. Another habit that plays a crucial role in kidney health is monitoring blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the most significant factors associated with kidney problems. Over time, elevated pressure inside blood vessels can damage the delicate filtering structures in the kidneys. Because high blood pressure often has no noticeable symptoms, many people are unaware they have it. This is why regular health checkups are important. Monitoring blood pressure allows potential problems to be detected early. Managing blood pressure through lifestyle habits and medical guidance can help reduce stress on the kidneys. Blood sugar control is another important factor. especially for individuals who have diabetes or pre-diabetes. When blood sugar levels remain elevated over long periods, they can damage blood vessels throughout the body, including those in the kidneys. Maintaining balanced nutrition, staying active, and following medical advice can help support stable blood sugar levels. Routine medical checkups can also help monitor kidney health through simple blood and urine tests. These tests can provide valuable information about how well the kidneys are filtering waste products. Detecting changes early allows healthcare providers to recommend appropriate steps if needed. Another practical habit is paying attention to medications and supplements. While many medications are safe when used correctly, some substances may place additional strain on the kidneys if taken excessively or without medical guidance. Always following recommended dosages and discussing long-term medication use with a healthcare professional is important. It's also helpful to inform healthcare providers about any supplements being used, since certain supplements may interact with medications or affect kidney function. One more habit that can support overall health is maintaining a balanced daily routine. Regular mealtimes, consistent activity, and sufficient rest help the body maintain stability. The body functions best when it can follow predictable rhythms. For example, eating meals at similar times each day can help regulate metabolism and digestion. Planning meals ahead of time may also help reduce the temptation to rely on highly processed convenience foods. A weekly routine might include preparing simple meals, scheduling time for walks, and setting aside moments for relaxation. These routines do not need to be complicated. In fact, simple routines are often the easiest to maintain long-term. The important thing to remember is that health is influenced by many small choices made over time. No single habit determines the future of your health. But when healthy habits are practiced consistently, they can support the body's natural ability to maintain balance. In the next section of this video, we will explore some additional strategies that can help support healthy aging and protect vital organs such as the kidneys. We will also discuss how small lifestyle adjustments can accumulate into meaningful benefits over the years. Because taking care of your body is not about perfection. It's about making thoughtful choices, one day at a time. And even small improvements today may help support a healthier and more active future. Up to this point, we have discussed how the kidneys work, the habits that can place stress on them, and several foods that may help support overall health. Now let's take a moment to look at how these ideas can come together in everyday life. Because sometimes the biggest challenge is not understanding what is healthy, but figuring out how to apply that knowledge in a practical and realistic way. A helpful way to think about this is by imagining what a balanced day might look like for someone who wants to support their kidney health after the age of 60. Let's start with the morning. The way the day begins can set the tone for everything that follows. After waking up, one of the simplest habits is drinking a glass of water. During sleep, the body continues to lose fluids through breathing and normal metabolic processes. Starting the day with water helps rehydrate the body and support circulation. After that, breakfast becomes an opportunity to provide the body with steady energy and important nutrients. A balanced breakfast does not have to be complicated. For example, a bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a small handful of nuts can provide fiber, vitamins, and healthy fats. Oatmeal is a whole grain that releases energy slowly, helping maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the morning. The berries provide antioxidants, while the nuts add healthy fats and a bit of protein. Another breakfast option could be plain yogurt with sliced fruit and a sprinkle of seeds such as flax seeds or chia seeds. These foods provide protein, fiber, and beneficial fats that help support sati-itai and digestive health. After breakfast, incorporating light movement into the morning routine can be beneficial. A short walk around the neighborhood gentle stretching or light gardening can help stimulate circulation and energize the body. Physical activity in the morning also helps many people feel more alert and focused throughout the day. As the day continues, hydration remains important. Rather than waiting until you feel very thirsty, it can help to drink small amounts of water regularly. Keeping a water bottle nearby can serve as a reminder to stay hydrated. Lunch is another opportunity to nourish the body with balanced nutrients. A simple and nutritious lunch might include a large salad made with leafy greens, colorful vegetables, and a source of lean protein. For example, grilled chicken, fish, beans, or tofu can provide protein that supports muscle maintenance and overall health. Adding ingredients such as tomatoes, cucumbers, shredded carrots, and bell peppers can increase the variety of vitamins and minerals. A small portion of whole grains such as brown rice or quinoa can add fiber and sustained energy. Using a light dressing made with olive oil and lemon juice can add flavor without relying on excessive salt or heavy sauces. After lunch, many people experience a natural drop in energy. Instead of relying on sugary snacks or caffeinated drinks, a short walk or a few minutes of gentle movement can help refresh the body and mind. Healthy snacks can also help maintain stable energy levels between meals. Fresh fruit, a small handful of nuts, or plain yogurt can provide nutrients without large spikes in blood sugar. In the afternoon, staying active in simple ways can continue to support overall health. Household activities, gardening, or light errands all contribute to daily movement. Even standing up and stretching periodically can help improve circulation. As evening approaches, dinner becomes another opportunity to support balanced nutrition. A healthy dinner might include a portion of lean protein, such as grilled fish or baked chicken. Adding a variety of vegetables such as roasted cauliflower, sautéed cabbage, or steamed broccoli can provide fiber and beneficial plant compounds. Including a small serving of whole grains or legumes can complete the meal. Meals like these provide a variety of nutrients without excessive sodium or heavily processed ingredients. After dinner, some people enjoy taking a gentle evening walk. This can support digestion and provide a relaxing transition toward the end of the day. Even 10 or 15 minutes of light walking can be beneficial. As nighttime approaches, establishing a calm evening routine can support better sleep. Reducing exposure to bright screens and engaging in relaxing activities such as reading or listening to music can help signal to the body that it is time to rest. Good sleep supports many important processes in the body, including hormone regulation, immune function, and cellular repair. These processes contribute to overall health and can indirectly support kidney function. Another helpful practice is scheduling regular health checkups. Routine visits with healthcare professionals allow important health indicators to be monitored. Blood pressure, blood sugar levels, and kidney function tests can provide valuable information about how the body is functioning. These checkups also create opportunities to discuss questions, medications, or lifestyle adjustments. Sometimes small changes recommended by healthcare providers can make a meaningful difference in long-term health. It is also helpful to remember that healthy living does not require perfection. Life includes celebrations, social gatherings, and occasional indulgences. What matters most is the overall pattern of habits practiced over time. Consistently choosing balanced meals, staying active, maintaining hydration, and prioritizing rest can support the body in many ways. Over weeks, months, and years, these small habits accumulate. They create a foundation that supports not only kidney health, but also heart health, brain health, and overall vitality. The body has an incredible ability to adapt and respond to positive changes. Even improvements made later in life can still provide meaningful benefits. In the final section of this video, we will bring everything together. we will review the most important ideas we have discussed and talk about why taking care of your kidneys today may help support your health for many years to come. Because these small organs work quietly every day to keep the body balanced, and understanding how to support them is one of the most valuable steps you can take toward healthy aging. As we reach the final part of this video, let's take a moment to reflect on something important. The kidneys are small organs, but their role in the body is enormous. Every day, without us even noticing, they filter our blood, remove waste products, balance fluids, regulate important minerals, and support several systems that keep us alive and functioning. They do this quietly and continuously, 24 hours a day. Most of the time, we rarely think about them. But the truth is that taking care of the kidneys is one of the most important parts of maintaining long-term health, especially after the age of 60. As we discussed earlier, natural changes occur in the body as we grow older. The kidneys may not filter blood quite as efficiently as they once did, and certain lifestyle habits can place additional stress on them. But the encouraging news is that many of the factors that influence kidney health are within our control. Simple daily choices can help support the body's natural balance. One of the most important ideas to remember is the power of consistency. Health is rarely determined by one single meal, one single habit, or one single day. Instead, it is shaped by patterns that develop over time. When healthy habits are repeated day after day, they gradually become part of a lifestyle. And over time, these habits can support the body in powerful ways. For example, staying hydrated helps the kidneys remove waste products more efficiently. Choosing whole foods instead of highly processed foods can reduce excessive sodium and additives that place stress on the body. Including vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can provide a wide range of nutrients that support many organs at once. Regular physical activity helps maintain circulation and cardiovascular health, which indirectly supports kidney function. Good sleep allows the body to restore balance and perform important repair processes. Managing stress can help regulate hormones and support overall well-being. And regular medical checkups allow important health indicators to be monitored before problems become serious. Each of these habits may seem small by itself, but together they form a foundation for healthier aging. Another important thing to remember is that it is never too late to start making positive changes. Many people believe that once they reach a certain age, it becomes difficult to improve their health. But the human body has an incredible capacity to adapt. Even small improvements in daily habits can lead to noticeable benefits over time. For example, adding a daily walk to your routine can improve circulation and support heart health. Replacing sugary drinks with water can reduce unnecessary sugar intake. Preparing more meals at home can help control ingredients and reduce excessive sodium. These changes do not have to happen all at once. In fact, gradual changes are often more sustainable. Starting with 1 or 2 small adjustments can be an effective way to build healthier habits. Over time, those small changes can grow into lasting routines. Another valuable step is paying attention to the signals the body sends. Fatigue, swelling, or changes in urinary habits can sometimes be signs that the body needs attention. These symptoms can have many causes, but they should not be ignored. Discussing any unusual changes with a healthcare professional can help ensure that potential issues are evaluated early. Early detection often provides more options for management and treatment if needed. It is also helpful to stay informed. Understanding how the body works allows people to make more confident decisions about their health. Learning about nutrition, physical activity, sleep, and preventive care can empower individuals to take an active role in their well-being. Health information is widely available today, but it is important to focus on reliable sources and evidence-based recommendations. Healthcare professionals remain one of the best resources for personalized guidance. Another important aspect of healthy aging is maintaining a positive outlook. Health is not only influenced by physical habits, but also by emotional and social well-being. Spending time with family and friends, engaging in hobbies, and staying mentally active can all contribute to a better quality of life. Activities such as reading, learning new skills, volunteering, or spending time outdoors can provide both enjoyment and mental stimulation. These experiences help maintain a sense of purpose and connection. And a positive outlook can encourage people to continue caring for themselves in meaningful ways. As we conclude this video, remember that your kidneys work silently every day to keep your body balanced. They support many essential processes that allow you to move, think, and live your life. Taking care of them does not require complicated routines or extreme changes. Often, it begins with simple steps: drinking enough water, choosing balanced meals, staying physically active, getting enough sleep, managing stress, and keeping regular medical appointments. These habits support not only kidney health, but overall well-being. Healthy aging is a journey made up of many small choices, and every positive step you take today can help support your health tomorrow. If you found this information helpful, consider sharing it with someone who might benefit from it as well. Many people are unaware of how important kidney health is, especially as they grow older. Sharing helpful information can make a difference. And if you would like to learn more about health, nutrition, and healthy aging, feel free to explore other educational videos on this channel, because the more we understand about how our bodies work, the better we can care for them. Thank you for spending this time with us. And remember, taking care of your health today is one of the most valuable investments you can make for the future. Stay healthy, stay informed, and take good care of yourself.